Why are you killing people? Why are you killing people? Kazi ya nini? Mbona mnaua watu? Simama kwanza wewe. Why are you killing people? Why? How many people have you killed?
In the heart of the Rift Valley, the hills usually whisper stories of harvest and heritage. But on February 28th, those hills screamed. A helicopter carrying one of the most polarizing yet beloved figures in Kenyan politics, Johana Ngeno, fell from the sky.
Ndege ililand kwanza because of weather. But sasa kidogo I think akakuja akaita mama moja akauliza mama hii weather inaweza kaa hivi mpaka saa ngapi? Mama akamwambia Juni jioni na bado inaendelea kunyesha, inaweza kaa hivi mpaka asubuhi, na huko ni forest, mahali imekuwa inaitwa Chepkep na ni forest.
Yes.
So I think wakaamua kadecide wakasema wacha tutoke. Kuinuka tu kidogo wakakutana na hiyo silanga. After hapo miti wakakutana na ni forest, wakagonga miti. Nini, ndege kaanguka na ikaanza kuwaka. After imewaka tukajaribu kuzima moto, but at least mvua ilikuwa inasaidia, pia ilikuwa na drizzle. Tukazima moto, tukatoa casualties. Kulikuwa na mmoja alikufa after 30 minutes. Alitoka nje mpaka nje kabisa.
Kwanza niulize kaunti, watu wanaweza sema, watu wanauliza hapa ni wakina nani walikuwa hapo ndani, MP na nani hao?
Kulikuwa na MP, security na watu wake na pilot.
Yes.
Na kulikuwa na jamaa nimeambiwa anaitwa Sport Pesa. Anatoka huko pia.
Anatoka Emurua Dikirr, lakini hakuna viongozi wa huko. Nandi County maybe. Ni watu wake tu walikuwa hapo ndani.
Watu wako walikuwa.
Within minutes, the wreckage was a furnace. Within hours, the nation was a battlefield of theories.
I believe, even though I don't have the evidence, Ngeno has been killed because he refused to sign the land which has got rare minerals, Kule Kilgoris.
Was it a tragic malfunction of a machine or a calculated removal of a man? Tonight, we peel back the layers of a story that involves billions in minerals, bagged hotel rooms, and a vow to die for the soil.
We will not hand over the land of Angata Barako. If they want to kill us over this land, let them do it.
To understand why people are whispering assassination, you have to understand who Johana Ngeno was. He wasn't a yes man. He was the grit in the gears of the system.
Why are you killing people? What do you want here? Why are you killing people? Mbona mnaua watu? Simama kwanza wewe. Why are you killing people? Why? How many people have you killed? Why are you killing people? Nani mkubwa wenu? Wewe. Nakuongelesha. Who's your boss?
His primary battlefield, Angata Barako. This wasn't just a locomotive, it was a line in the sand. Ngeno didn't just represent his people, he stood between them and what he called the grabbers. He lived like a man who had already written his own fate.
7 people are dead and he's talking to me like ameua nyani. Watu tano sasa wako chini. Mumeua nyani. Ni nini mnataka hivi? Hapo nezo uharibiki. What is interest? Kubali ni uharibiki. Uharibiki au malamu tena watu wetu. Baidi na afya kwa alafu tena serikali inaua. Disi ndio ameua kata hii. Unapiga nani? Askari yangu. Hata watu wetu pia wako hapa ndani.
In the world of power, that kind of rhetoric makes you a hero to the poor, but a headache to the powerful. He told the world he was ready to die for the land. And on February 28th, that grim prophecy was fulfilled. But was it by chance or by design?
Tumefika hapa Lee Funeral Home kutoka Eldoret ambapo tumefikisha the 6 bodies ya Mheshimiwa Johana Ngeno, pilot na wasaidizi wake 4. Bado natoa condolences to the families, to the people of Kenya, to the Parliament of Kenya.
Investigators are now sifting through the wreckage in Nandi, but the politicians have already started trading blows.
Tafadhali sana, tafadhali. Naona ni kama umefurahia vile Ngeno ametuacha. Sisi kama marafiki yake tuko na huzuni mingi sana. Familia ya Ngeno iko na huzuni. Watu wa Dikirr wako na huzuni. Watu wa across Kalenjin wako na huzuni. Watu wa Kenya wote wanajua na Ngeno wako na huzuni. Usituletee mambo ya siasa. Na usituletee hiyo ujinga imejaa kwa kichwa yako. Wewe umejua Ngeno juzi. I think umejua Ngeno kama ni mwaka mingi, labda mwaka 5. Kwa sababu hata ile wakati uliingia bunge mara ya kwanza ulikuwa tu mtu jua kali. That's why unaona uko na kasoro. Ulipewa ukoo na naibu wa rais huku maliza mwaka 2 kwa sababu ya mafi iko kwa kichwa. Leave family of Ngeno. Leave people from Emurua, Dikirr, from Nandi County, across Kalenjin, across Kenya. Let us mourn in peace, please.
Now, let's follow the body, or rather, the Minros. Senator Richard Onyonka has introduced a motive that changes the entire complexion of this tragedy: rare earth minerals. These aren't just rocks. These are the gold of the 21st century, essential for the modern technology.
Kenya lazima tutaibadilisha, tuache zile tabia zetu mbaya. Zile tabia mbaya ndizo Ruto amebeba: wizi, kuua watu, kuchukua mashamba ya watu. I believe, even though I don't have the evidence, Ngeno has been killed because he refused to sign the land which has got rare minerals kule Kilgoris.
Onyonka suggests that Ngeno's refusal to put pen to paper on a land transfer wasn't just a political stance. It was a blockade against a multi-billion shilling industry.
Hii ni mkono ingine. Funga hii. Ama aende upande ile ingine. Arrest. No, mimi pingu siko za kutosha. Pingu siko za kutosha. Acha kutuenjoy. Oh, iko nini bwana? Acha ifinye vizuri. Wewe ndio umesema umeolewa na Ledama. Wewe ndio umesema.
Think about the logic. If a man stands between a powerful interest and a massive mineral deposit, he becomes a liability. And liabilities are always gotten rid of. There's a very thin line between these two questions. Was Ngeno a victim of gravity or a casualty of greed?
Sisi tunataka kuuliza uchunguzi kamili, kwa sababu tunajua huyo kiongozi amekuwa na pingamizi kali pale kwa Kipsigis, kwa sababu amekuwa kingpin ya wa Kipsigis.
The volatile Barako land dispute has already cost lives in clashes with police. Did it finally claim the life of the MP himself? If the why is minerals, the how might lie in the shadows of the state. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has added a layer of spy versus spy to this tragedy. He claims that before the crash, Ngeno was a marked man allegedly monitored by the National Intelligence Service NIS. He cites a meeting in Kisumu that was reportedly bugged to record their every word.
And he told me what William Ruto is planning, and he was very disturbed. And he felt that by Ruto doing what he intended to do, he would destabilize his own government. And I was in Kisumu, he came to see me. And once Ruto learned that he was coming to see me in Kisumu, he sent the National Intelligence Service to bag my room so that he can record the conversation between me and Johana Ngeno. As we call for investigations, I must say that Kipchumba Murkomen cannot be CS Interior, and the family of Ngeno and the Kipsigis community and other Kenyans expect fair and transparent investigations because Kipchumba Murkomen has been fighting Mheshimiwa Ngeno.
This leads to massive questions of accountability. Gachagua and others are now calling for the Interior Ministry leadership to step aside to allow for a transparent probe. They argue that you cannot have a fair investigation when the ones being investigated are the ones holding the magnifying glass.
The CS Kipchumba and PS Remodomono are responsible for the violence that is going on in the country.
And then, there is the matter of the throne. Ngeno didn't just want to lead a constituency, he wanted to lead the Great Rift Valley. He positioned himself as the Rift Valley Kingpin, the man who would handle regional matters while the president handled the nation. He even used biblical imagery, comparing his role to the Holy Spirit staying behind to continue the work.
I want to say this clearly. I am ready to take over as the Rift Valley Kingpin after William Ruto. When the president is busy handling national matters, I will step in and address the issues affecting the Rift Valley region. Just as Jesus ascended to heaven and left the Holy Spirit to continue the work, President Ruto will be focused on leading the nation. And I will remain here to continue serving our people in his absence.
In the brutal world of Kenyan succession politics, declaring yourself a kingpin is a bold, yet a very dangerous move. It earned him a cult following, yes, but it also painted a bull's eye on his back. Did his ambition outpace his safety? As we close this report, we are left with a nation at a crossroads. We have the official version, a helicopter crash in Nandi, and we have the community's version, a lion silenced to clear a path for minerals and power. Always remember this. The secret of the pot lies with the one who dug the clay. And the secrets of February 28th are buried in those hills, but the cries of justice from Emurua Dikirr are only getting louder.
Barako.